Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, honkers and non-honkers. That's my fridge. Fridge review. No, my kitchen's being redone, so the fridge has to be in here, because it has to be plugged in. Otherwise my mayonnaise will go all nasty. There's actually not much in it, because I'm only doing the essentials, or stuff that I already had in there, which wasn't a lot anyway, in there, in case it fails, which it shouldn't, but it might. That's there for now. That's not important. What's important is I picked up this yesterday. We have the Digimon card game Starter Deck Heaven's Yellow. But we also have a bunch of miscellaneous random cards that we'll go through afterwards. So this is the Digimon card game. This is the Patamon and Gatomon deck, aka the Angewomon and angewomon, because the angel ones are cool, okay? Angels are nice. It has a big deck, which is all of those cards there. 16 types in total, ready to play, 54 card deck. And there are 4 types of cards. There are Digimon, there are Digi-Eggs, like the very basic ones. There are Tamers, and there are options. Digimon cards pay memory cost to play or digivolve these cards. They can also make attacks. Digi-Eggs. Digi-Egg deck can contain up to 5 cards. Digi-Egg cards can be hatched or digivolved from the breeding area. Okay. Tamer cards have various useful effects. You have multiple tamers in play. Their effects stack. Oh, like supporters or like enchantments. And options have conditions that must be met where you can use them. They also give you an advantage in battle. So kind of like spells and stuff, I guess. This product consists of 54 cards, 2 memory gauge cards, and 2 index cards. Product contains a ready to play 54 card deck. You can use this to start the game immediately. The cons of the product are the same in any box. The product contains some identical cards. Packaging illustration may differ somewhat from the final product. Blah 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 blah. And there is 1 booster pack in here as well as previously established. And this was £8. I bought this from my local game store because I wanted to pick up. I like funny card games, and I like Digimon, and I like Gatomon and Patamon specifically because they are tiny and small and adorable. And I played Digimon Rumble Arena, and it's a good game. And I've ruined the deck box already, but it's fine. Can you tell that I like Gatomon and Patamon? These are like 5 quid for like Forbidden Planet, not Forbidden Planet. The anime shop, the manga. Oh, fuck. Tokyo Toys. I like them. It reminds me of Digimon Rumble Arena. Okay. I used to have a bigger Patamon, I think, somewhere. Like a bigger toy, years ago. And I had the first movie they did on VHS. So we have the deck, a booster pack in the back. Actually, I like this box setup, actually. So, and then the box is empty. And so the rules and everything, presumably, are just on an index card, which is very useful, rather than having, like, an instruction manual, like some card games have to have. Looking at you, Yu-Gi-Oh, with your complicated fucking rules. So, obviously we have Digi-Egg here, which is Dokomon, which I think becomes Patamon. Jesus Christ, it's terrifying. And it turns into this cute little bad boy. Normally supposed to get cuter. I don't know what the fucking, like, jelly tot is up the side. So it doesn't do anything. It's level 2. When an opponent's Digimon is depleted by dropping to 0 HP, this Digimon gets plus that 1000 DP in return. So it gains power? What? So it can attack things or something? And there are 4 copies of that, so playset. I'm presuming that that's the playset rules of 4. There's Salamon, which is what I was actually hoping to get, because my local game store, most of the Salamons were the dark Salamons for the dark Angewomon, and I was like, I need them little Salamon, because I wanted to go through the steps properly. Look at the Salamon. And that's the rookie version. Yeah, that's the... Gatomon is a champion, turns out. Like, what? Gatomon is, like, stronger than Patamon. They're not equal, despite the fact they are in Rumble Arena, which is really fucking weird. But yeah. And, that's... I think it's, like, previous one. So it goes from, like... I think that's the previous form. Which isn't the Digi-Egg, which is, like, annoying. Like Tailmon, I think it's called. We have Tapirmon, who is a tapir, or something. And it's 4 copies of that. There it is! Patamon! Tiny Patamon. Tiny Bakri. Oh my god. Boom Bubble! Do a Boom Bubble. I don't really know what the effects are, what they do, but we'll look at, like Patamon Boom has 1000 DP, I'm presuming it's its power. And it once per turn can gain memory, which I don't know what that means. Then we have the boy, Angewomon, who can get beaten up by fucking cat. If you have 4 more security cards, gain 1 memory. We'll get to, like, all that stuff in a minute. There's Gatomon doing a jump. I just like the art, it's adorable. And you can see Salamon underneath. Interesting. Although Angewomon doesn't follow that same pattern. I wonder if, like, Tokomon's, like, previous one is that, like, gooey boy, then. I have no idea who Tapirmon is. But apparently he's a heavy beast. Yeah, Gatomon has, like... See, Gatomon has more power than fucking Angewomon. And she's like a tiny cat. Doesn't have an effect, though. Then we have Unimon, which I'm presuming evolves from Tapirmon. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead. Okay. When attacking, lose 2 memory. Yeah, he big boy. Then we have Magna Angewomon, who is a magnet boy. And he's an ultimate. One of your opponent's Digimon gains -1, so it makes things weaker for the turn. And he's a rare because he's shiny. And then we have, we have Angewomon. Adorable, best go. And then Magnadramon, which is what Gatomon Digivolve straight into in Rumble Arena. Which is, again, fucking weird, because this is a Mega. And I actually don't like this Mega. I prefer the other one, which we'll get to later. But that is a rare. And then we have Seraphmon, the Mega fucking Angemon, who is fucking adorable looking in this. Just, oh my god, he's such a beautiful man. And that's an SR, and there are 2 copies of that. And then we have Takeshi, 4 of him. They're all shiny because he's rare, I guess. We have Heaven's Gate, which is like Magna Angemon doing a thing. All of your Digimon and security Digimon get 5,000 for the turn. Then add this card to its owner's hand. Sorry, what? Oh, it's apparently a security effect. I know what that means. One of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 for the turn. That's a pretty strong ability. Cost 1. I have no idea what that means. But there are like 4 of those, and then we have Heaven's Charm, which features Angewomon. Is she T-posing? She is T-posing. That's amazing. When your opponent's Digimon gets -2,000 for the turn, and it's a security effect, let's just put it back in your hands, lol. And then Holy Flame, which involves Magnadramon, no one gives a shit about. All opponent's Digimon gain -security type 1 for the turn. And it does things, it's cool. And then 7 Heavens, which I think is like one of... Yeah, that's like, it's big 7 ball attack, right? And then we have the player index. Oh yeah, player 1, and we have a thing for player 1. Some sort of damage calculation or something. Or like power or cost, and then that. And on the backs, we've got rules. Deck construction. You need a 50. So it's 50 card deck specifically. It has to be 50 cards exactly. Oh, hang on. What's this token? Oh, is that for the counter? Okay. You need a Digiegg deck with up to 5 cards. You could have just 1. Decks can contain no more than 4 copies of a card with the same card number, not name, card number. So you could run like a deck of all Gatomons if they have different card numbers, which is cool. Shuffle your Digi-Egg deck and place in the breeding area. Haribo was still snorting away like. I'm sorry, I am immature. Yeah. Play rock paper. So shuffle your deck into the deck zone. Then next, place top cards of your deck in the top cards of your deck in your security stack. How many? Play rock paper scissors to decide who goes first. Each player draws 5 cards. Place a memory counter on the 0 position, and you're ready to battle. So this is a memory gauge I'm presenting. And then that's like the field description. All this stuff is probably available online, just so you know. There's trash, yes. Freaking area. Fuck me. And it talks about the memory gauge and costs of things, and its power and effects and things. Victory conditions. To successfully attack your opponent when they have 0 cards in the security stack, if your opponent can't draw any cards during their draw phase. So decking your opponent out, so security stack, what I'm presuming, is kind of like your damage triggers, but not quite. So you untap all your tapped Digimon, and you draw, and then you breed. Yep. Or place a Digimon that evolves to level 3 or higher Digimon into your battle area. Okay. Then you can play to evolve a type of Digimon. Play Terrans use option cards. You can do them in the order as many times as you wish, as long as you can pay the necessary costs. So magic, kind of. If a memory counter lands on a number greater than 0 on your opponent's side, your turn ends. What? So if your opponent somehow gains memory, your turn ends? Just like that? What? Huh? What? I don't get it. Hold up. Oh, I guess you could, like, pay memory even though you're on 0, which gives your opponent memory? Or something? I don't get it. Yeah, I guess so. That is a little bit weird. You can, however, just pass the turn to your opponent whenever you want, though. When you do, the memory counter moves to 3 on your opponent's side, that moves the memory gauge, regardless of where it was before passing. So if there's nothing you can do, it's not a case of, oh shit, how do we end the turn? So you play Digimon, then you attack, and you battle, obviously higher DP wins. The loser's just fucking I love that. Deleted. Not dead. Deleted. Fucking deleted. Attacking any opponent, security stack and flipping, so attacking directly. So you can choose, so you can choose to attack directly or your opponent's Digimon, so you can kind of play defensively kind of thing. Enter your opponent's security stack, and flipping one of the opponent's cards over is called a security check. Card attacks the Digimon, you battle it. Oh. Regardless of the outcome, cards flipped over to the security stack are sent to him as trash in the battle. Okay, so you could potentially you're still dealing damage, but your Digimon might fucking just get deleted. Place the Digimon card. Requirements. If you perform a Digivolution, you draw 1 card from your deck as a Digivolution bonus. Busted! So Digivolving is just a fucking cantrip. You kidding? An opponent Digivolves can activate the inherited effects of any Digivolution cards underneath. What? So every card has mutated. Oh boy. Oh boy. This sounds broken, but very fun. Then again, I suppose it's not broken, you probably do that too. But this sounds like. I mean, I guess there's also, at the moment, the game is very simple. There aren't too many like ridiculous overpowered combo effects, at least in the moment. Unless there's some in the pack that I opened. Anyway, I'm not sure how many cards to put in the security deck. There is, however, an app which has a tutorial, which, knowing my fun, won't fucking work, but there's the website, world.digimoncard.com, so you could probably watch a video on how it all works if you're interested. But that's the deck. We're going to move on to the extra cards I picked up from my local game store the past kind of couple of weeks before I knew this deck was a thing. So we have Salamon X Antibody, so that will be going and replacing probably a Tipiermon or something. We have Tai Kamiya and Kari Kamiya. I only really care about Kari because I think Kari is Ganamon's tamer. We didn't actually see the other tamer. We saw, like, you see, where's the tamers? Where's the fucking tamers? Yeah, so there's Takeshi in the deck, but not Kari, which is a shame. And then there's Clavis of Angewomon, the other version of Angewomon, who is also a Mega, as an option. There's Magna Angewomon for if I wanted to do a different color. He's blue. So if I wanted to make it two color, I could. Angewomon in blue, again, if I want to make it dual color. I'm not sure what colors mean yet. Testament, so a different rare ability card. There's another. Blue Patamon, who's again adorable. Eden's Javelin, which has the good Angewomon evolution on it. Alphanimon, who's, yes, not some weird dragon, I don't want to fuck a dragon. Angels, on the other hand, yes. She's a rare, by the way, she does things. Also, I like the fact she's a full art. And then Angewomon X Antibody, a different version of her. Another Angewomon type, if I wanted to. She has 10 fucking thousand power. This is, like, ridiculous. She doesn't have an effect, but she's strong. A different version of Angewomon, so if I wanted to make just that deck. Nefertamon, because it's just a different version of a different Digivolution. It's an armor form, which I don't know if armor forms will do a thing. When this Digimon would be deleted, you may trash the top card of this Digimon to prevent that deletion. So if it's digivolved a bunch of things, I presume you can trash just her and undigivolve, basically, which means you can redigivolve them into Angewomon. So it's just like, yeah, interesting. When attacking one of your opponent's Digimon, gets minus 2,000 per turn. Yep, Armored Digimon, pretty fucking cool. And then Gaptamon X Antibody, which is like an evolution of Gaptamon, which is weird, but cute. Look at them doing a leg! Lightning Paw, which is in the fucking game! It's in Rumble Arena, I think. And then there's just cute little Gaptamon. Cute little Gaptamon. And then that's the baby one, Nyaramon, who has the pre version, like the pre-baby version underneath it, next to it. That's like the tiny baby version. It is a cat. Surprised? I'm not. It's a cat. So I'll probably be editing this deck like immediately with some of the, at least some of the different Angewomon stuff, and Angewomon stuff, and making it a proper, like, Angels deck. I'm not sure if that will improve or make it worse, but who knows? We'll do the booster pack finally. This is special release booster version 1.0. This is like specific to the decks. There are 69 commons, nice. 50 uncommons, 45 rares, 20 super rares, and 3 secret rares. 17 alternate art cards aside from the above 127. Okay, so that's interesting. So yeah, special release booster. Let's go. I'm not sure who the three on the front are. I'm not actually even sure what Digimon those are. But anyway, we have Great Tornado, which I think is like, is that like Omnimon? No, it's not right. I wish I knew which Digimon half of these were. We have Frigimon. Fridge! It's a fucking fridge! This Digimon can't be deleted in battles against security Digimon. That's pretty fucking cool. We have Dolphamon, who's literally a fucking dolphin. Blade of the True, which I think is one of those, like, one of the knights ones, the Holy Knights ones. We have Monodramon, who is like a little dragony boy. I don't know what's mon about him. We have Forbidden Temptation, which is showing a lot more ass than I'm comfortable with. Plant ass. Like Rose Dramon. We have Volcanic Dramon, which maybe evolves from fucking Mono. It is a Mega, so it could do. It's also... Oh, that's not a misprint, that's just fire. It's an Earth Dragon. That's a Mini Dragon. It's a virus type, so maybe not. There's a lot going on with this guy. There's a lot going on with that guy. We have Ground Dramon. So another Earthy boy. That's a uncommon. Ultimate Virus. Okay. And it's an Earth Dragon. I'm presuming those are like related then. Then we have Devi Dramon, who is the dark energy evil thingy. It's an uncommon. Then we have Wereguru. See, I know Weregurumon because it's like different to. Yeah, isn't like evolved from like Metal Garurumon, and then it's like. It's also just Werewolf Boy. Our rare is Teros Cluster, which is. Well, it's a metal dragon thing that does things. And hey, we got a different Angewomon as another rare. That's pretty fucking cool. So you get like two, I guess like one rare. Okay, so that wasn't great for a booster, to be honest, but I mean, getting an extra different Angewomon with a different artist is pretty fucking cool. So the secret rares, I guess, are Beelzemon, Metal Greymon, and Vidramon. Presumably. Which is, I presume, the box art guys. Metal Garurumon, Piedmon. Pie. There's Diaboromon, Millenniummon, Millennium Falcon. Oh, there's also, Metal Greymon is also a super rare. Gallantmon, Rust Tyrannomon, War Greymon, Machine Dramon, Illithmon. Okay, so I actually wouldn't have cared about any of the S-stars anyway, because they're not Angewomon or Angewomon, or like any derivatives of them. So that's fair enough. There is also a rare card. There is a Tamer that is just card apparently in this list. Anyway, yeah, and the other side of the index card is one of these, which is kind of useful. Anyway, that's that. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. This has been Digimon Battles. What is it called? Just called the Digimon card game. Of course it is. I will be back in a future episode, and yeah, we'll look at more card games. I'd say this is relatively good, if not slightly confusing on some of the rulings. But the art is just beautiful, very classic. Bye bye for now, folks. Honk honk like a goose.